The news headline: Yakubu, who is in charge of Inec ICT? If you will not tell us, then Buhari should fire you, Bode Judge says. Welcome to today's news. Please listen to the details, and you can subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. The news status. In a video interview on Arise Television, a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Lagos State, Chief Olabode George, has expressed disappointment in the conduct of the 2023 presidential election due to the failure of Inec officials to transmit results from the polling units to the Inec's central server, Fīré. When he was talking during the interview, Olabode said that he was actually expecting more from Professor Mahmood Yakubu in the presidential election results collation, but to his disappointment, Mahmood decided to favor a particular presidential candidate over others, and it was so glaring to Nigerians that he rigged the election for the candidates. In the interview, Chief Olabode spoke with anger and so much concern, as he said the essence of the billions of naira that was spent on the election was so that the election results can be electronically transferred from the polling units, but when it got to the turn of Inec officials transferring the results to the Inec's portal, the machine suddenly stopped working. He said, Yakubu, who is in charge of Inec ICT? If you won't tell us, then Buhari should fire you. It is not acceptable, and you are building a time bomb for Nigeria. I pleaded with you before the election, and I have worked with you before. In fact, I thought your name would be written in the golden pages of Nigerians' history. But with this you have done, you have disappointed millions of Nigerians and millions of people around the world. Chief Judge Olabode, he has expressed his disappointment in the conduct of the 2023 presidential election, that the Inec chairman is working with the ruling party, and he made sure that the presidential election was in the favor of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He thought he is a God-fearing person, not knowing that he is going to connive with these people. Nigerians came out in their multitudes to vote for the candidates of their choice. They are expecting a free and fair election, but that didn't take place in most of the polling units. And due to that, most of the voters were unable to vote. But despite that fact, other polling units, people came out in their multitude to vote, and they knew the people they voted for. And they were waiting for Inec during the collation. The polling units, each one in the polling unit stood to the end of the voting on the election day and made sure that they know the numbers of each presidential candidate. But to their amazement, when the Inec chairman was collating the results, it was collating another thing. He's not doing the right thing. He promised Nigerians that every result will be uploaded on Inec's portal. But no, they did not. So who is in charge of Inec ICT? Why were the Inec officials in each polling unit not able to upload their results after the election? He spoke out in anger that this is not what Nigeria wants. Nigeria came out for a new Nigeria, not a connived Nigeria, not a corrupt Nigeria. We came out to fight corruption, to fight insecurity, to put a new man that is ready to work with Nigerians to fight these issues. But instead, You disappointed Nigerians. You went against the rules and you favor a particular presidential candidate over others. And it was so glaring to Nigerians that it rigged the election for the candidates. Whereas, Bode George has denied statements on Inec boss meeting Tinubu. The former Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Olabode George, he has denied a media report attributed to him, accusing Chairman of the of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, Prof. Mahmood Yakubu, of sneaking to Lagos to see the APC presidential candidates, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and others on Saturday night. George also said it was laughable. The fiendish statement, which quoted him to have said that Yakubu came to Lagos and left for Abuja in Tinubu's private jets. The statement being circulated online reads, INEC chairman should tell Nigerians what he came to Ikoyi, Lagos to do last night, being 25th February 2023. INEC chairman Mahmood Yakubu sneaked into Lagos on the night of the election and met with some unknown persons in Ikoyi, Lagos. My main concern is that he arrived and left in Tinubu's private jets, Bode George. But describing the report as satanic, evil, and sinister, George said, the senseless statement they are circulating, quoting me to have said INEC chairman came to Lagos to see Tinubu and others, is not from me. This must have emanated from demented souls. It is part of a Luciferic strategy to confuse the polity. I don't work at the control tower or cargo section of the airport. Also, I am not an official of INEC, so how will I know the movement of INEC chairman? Despite that fact, he is still saying that INEC has disappointed Nigeria by not going through the normal process, the rules and that he has provided, that once the election is done in each polling unit, the results will be uploaded on HiRev through bearers. We have come to the end of the news. Kindly share your comments in the comment section. Thank you.